What is the biggest present you ever got? Did you know that there are some presents so big that nobody notices them? They are so huge that they are hard to see. They are so hard to see that the only way to know they are there is to go clear back to the beginning, or maybe a little before the beginning. In the beginning there was, well, in the beginning there wasn't very much. In the beginning, there was nothing. Then, on the very first day, God gave us the gift of light. So now there is not just darkness, but there is dark and there is light. Now, I don't mean just the light in the light bulb or in the car lights at night. I don't mean just this light or that light, but I mean all of the light that is light. God gave us the gift of the light that all light comes from. When God saw the light, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the first day. On the second day, God gave us the gift of water. Now, I don't mean just the water in a water glass, or the water in a bathtub or shower. I don't mean just the water in a river or a lake. I don't even mean the water in the ocean or the water that comes down from the sky in rain. I mean all the water that is water. This is the water that all the rest of the water comes from. This is the firmament. It divides the waters below and the waters above. When God saw the water, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the second day. On the third day, God gave us the gift of dry land. God divided the water and the dry land and gave us the gift of all green and growing things. When God saw the dry land and the green and growing things, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the third day. On the fourth day, God gave us the gift of the day and the night. This gave us a way to count our days. Here is the great light that rules the day, the sun. And here are the lights that rule the night, the moon and the stars. When God saw the day and the night, our way to keep time, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that fly in the air, not just the birds, but all of the creatures that fly, and all of the creatures that swim in the water, all of them. When God saw all of the creatures that fly and all of the creatures that swim, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fifth day. On the sixth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that walk upon the earth. the creatures that walk with many legs, and the creatures that walk with 2 legs, like you and me. That was the day when God put God's own image within us. When God saw the creatures that walk with 2 legs, and the creatures that walk with many legs, and all the gifts of the other days, God said, "It is very good." And that was the end of the 6th day. On the 7th day, God rested and gave us the gift of a day to rest and to remember the great gifts of all the other days. There is nothing here because people go to different places to remember the great gifts. You can imagine something there to show your favorite place to remember. It might be in your backyard, by a tree, in a church, or in your room. It might be in the mountains or by the ocean or a lake. I don't know where your place is. Only you know. What I know is that this day is so special that sometimes the Jewish people mark it with 2 special candles, and the Christian people mark it with a cross. I wonder which one of these days you like best. I wonder which day is the most important. I wonder if we can leave out any one of these days and still have all the days we need.